Hello, my name's Nick Rutter, and I love to play the guitar. This is just my little makeshift studio. I've only been in a professional studio a handful of times. Here, this is my home. This is where I feel at home to write music and to record. It serves as my writing place and just a place to bounce ideas off between different instruments. The first song that I ever learned was some folk song that my dad was playing called Old Man Tucker. Some ridiculous song with lyrics about getting his toe stuck in a frying pan or something. For me, that song now is more comical than anything. But back in the day when I was first learning it, it was really fun to play. I learned how to strum the chords. And the first time I learned that strum was a really good moment in my musical career. Watching my dad play and being around the house when I hear him playing the piano or guitar, it's certainly shaped my perception of what it means to be a good musician, in the sense that when I hear him play and it's really good, I want to be just as good, and I want to use that as inspiration for me to increase my playing abilities. And he's always been someone who I look up to musically. I've never taken a professional music class before, so I can't say that I've had any teachers as far as instruments go that has been super impactful, but I have had musicians who have taught me in other ways, like how to be patient in the writing process and how to be more authentic when it comes to what you're presenting in music. But as far as learning instruments and lessons that have influenced me and shaped me as a musician, I pretty much just learned everything from listening to other albums and other artists play. The pedal buying process is more or less just looking at what I need and trying to find something within my price range after I've reviewed everything else in the market. This one in particular was actually created the year I was born. It's a reverb and delay pedal, so it's like an ambient box, people call it. It can add even a very simple reverb and delay setting, so it goes from extremely oversaturated reverb to just a very light, they call it a room setting, like what it would sound like in a big open room. As far as technical guitar playing, probably my favorite guitarist is actually Wes Montgomery, the old school jazz guitarist from the 60s. He had this technique where he only pretty much strummed with his thumb, but he did octaves. And he just had a way of making it sound beautiful, but he didn't have formal playing. He didn't have formal teaching or lessons. He just he just learned how to make it sound good, and he was one of the best because of that. I've heard people say that what you do for your living you end up hating, so I hope not to make this my living per se, but I do always want to do it, and I always want to incorporate it into my life because it brings me joy. So I'm not going to get rid of something that brings me joy until it starts bringing me pain, and then I'll sell everything I own and move to Alaska, live in a bus. That's my plan B.